Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan Battle video. So today I want to talk about a whole bunch of the info that we got last night from the data download. Now I believe there was a data download both on Global and JP, right? We already know that this stuff is going to be coming to both versions. We got a lot of info about the new difficult event, which, I believe there's a quote from Kawhi basically stating that, he believes it could be the hardest event in the game. Seems like it's going to be a mix of Super Battle Road as well as the Legendary Goku event, which is definitely very cool, so we're looking forward to that. As of right now, we have no info on a banner coming. Now, I mean, let's be real. They're going to drop another LR banner. Like, it's just going to happen, right? But they're being, like, I'm pretty sure, like, we're going to find out, like, tonight. Like, right now, Global gets their sort of, like reset, like the daily reset, at 8 p.m. my time. So it's possible, about 40 minutes from now, we could see, like, basically the part 2 info go live on both Global and JP. And right there, if they don't show it on the Dokkan official Twitter, who the LR is going to be, it should be in that part 2 info, right? Now, more likely, however, I think at 1 a.m. my time is when they will show the info, because during this celebration, they did this last year too, I remember, but when Global and JP are both, like, having a shared celebration, they don't drop the info at JP time or Global time, but they do it at, like, 1 a.m., kind of, I guess they're thinking a mix, good mix for both versions. So I think the most likely is we will get a whole bunch of info at 1 a.m. tonight. That would also make sense, because usually at about 10 p.m. my time is when they will tweet out, like, super attacks and stuff like that. But they have been known to do it as well at about 4 a.m. Like, LR Gohan and LR Cell, the Dokkan Twitter tweeted out at 4 a.m. LR Full Power Frieza, the Dokkan Twitter tweeted out at 4 a.m. I know they did it with LR Trunks and Mai as well. But usually a lot of the mainstay units right around 10 p.m. my time, right? All these times, by the way, I'm basing it off of my clock right there. Usually about 10 p.m. Like, I could think of Trunks and Zamasu were about 10 p.m. SCR Super Saiyan Goku was about 10 p.m. That's usually what they do. So, those are a whole bunch of different times when we could see this stuff. But I believe some of this stuff starts tonight. I believe. Again, we haven't actually gotten, like, the info yet in-game, but it should be coming very, very soon. So let's go ahead and start looking here at the Infinite, like, World, Dragon Ball History event. Does seem pretty tough, so let's go ahead and take a look. There's a lot of missions. We have missions right here, right? Tons of rewards, tons of stones, tons of Sleepy Kais, training locations, just a lot of good stuff. And I believe the way it works, too, is that there's, like, 1 million fights, but there's missions for beating, like, each fight, right? Like here, well, let's keep going down Gresh's, thread here. So, clear a battle, you'll complete a mission associated with it. There are 4 unique missions. Okay, so clear stage 1 with at least 3 Android/Cell Saga category allies in your team, which will be easy. Clear stage 1 with at least 3 Android category allies in your team. So, okay, so I'm thinking about this, right? Like, an Android/Cell Saga team probably is going to be the way to go, looking at all these different things, right? Like, then there's, like, clear stage 2 with 3 hybrid Saiyans, then 3 pure Saiyans. You probably don't have to do it all in one run. Like, think of how in Dragon Ball Legends, right? The Ultra Space-Time Rush or whatever, you have to beat every single mission in one run, which is, it's dumb. It makes it not as fun, right? But, I assume you'll be able to go through different times here. So, like, maybe, you could go through with an Android category team one time, or then, with an Android/Cell Saga category team one time. But obviously on this team, you could easily get all those units, right? Because you could just pop in, LR Cell, SCR ECA Cell if you're on JP. If you're on Global, maybe Tech Cell or Int Cell. And then you could also put in, like, Android 16. Now, of course, that does require you to have pulled, 2 of the 4 new banner units. But, some people out there have been able to do it. And there's, let's see, LR Gohan is a good one. I don't know. See, the problem with me is I'm not the biggest fan of the Android/Cell Saga category. I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on it, but there's just a lot it feels like is missing. Now, the other thing, too, is that these units, right, the Goku and Gohan and the Vegeta and Trunks, they're going to be, I think, incredible for this upcoming event. I think they're going to be really, really top tier. But the thing is, I don't believe they don't get their EZA, I think, for like 5 days. Like, it's not like their EZA is about to drop or anything, so it's going to take a little bit of time before we're going to be able to utilize them at full power, right? So we'll sort of see, but looks like there's at least 2 stages here. Okay, and then the battles are in the order as follows. So Yamcha, Krillin, Tien, Piccolo, Super Vegeta, Super Trunks, Super Saiyan Goku, and Super Saiyan Gohan. Now that's going to be interesting to see what that Super Saiyan Goku is. I mean, I would imagine that could be the LR. Like, maybe in this event we'll get our first look at what the LR is. It's possible. It's very possible. I suppose they could use the old... Is he in here? The old, like, Bye Guys Goku. He's an SSR on Global, but he's only an SR on JP. Yeah, there he is right there. Okay, so he is there on Global and JP then, huh? Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. So, yeah, it's definitely possible that this could be it right here. This really is an LR-worthy moment, by the way. Alright, so let's get rid of that and let's head back. So there's stage 1. You would think that, like, you would fight Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and then also Perfect Cell, because then, if we look at stage 2, right? So we have 19, Dr. Guro, Android 18, Android 17, Android 16, First Form Cell, Second Form Cell, and then Perfect Cell. Well, Perfect Form Cell. But you'd think that we would fight Perfect Cell and Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. So, you know, it doesn't look like it now, but we'll see. So, again, this, I believe, is tonight, too. I'm not completely sure, but I believe it does drop tonight. Let's get rid of this. Now, this is a new wallpaper we're going to be getting. Now, I think, without a shadow of a doubt, Gohan's face looks a little bit weird right there, but this is definitely the best of all the wallpapers we've gotten. I know exactly what this is. This is one of the, like, cover pages for the manga. Many of these cover pages recently have become art in-game, or, you know, something like this wallpaper, right? Like, I know, the SCR Super Saiyan Goku, the Dokkan Fest exclusive, his SSR art was one of those cover pages. LR Gohan and Goten, their SS art was one of those cover pages. They've been utilizing that an awful lot lately. So, I mean, this is good. Again, I think this is, without a doubt, the best looking wallpaper so far. This Gohan looks good. These Gohans look good. Again, this one, I think his face looks a little bit too round right there. But, like, you know, the Buu Saga one, I thought some of the characters looked a little wonky. Gohan in particular. The Cell wallpaper is I think, better, but, you know, it's a little bit wonky as well. This one, honestly, I think looks pretty damn good. So, you know, again, I think that this is a mission reward for this event, but we'll see. So then we have this post right here from Torty Torture, who looks like he's, you know, basically translating a bunch of info that Kawaii gave us about the new event. Oh, okay. So here is the actual event itself. We could see, look at that. So there's, a number of fights right there. And then right here, this is the Android one. And then again, there's a number of fights right there. So let's go ahead and take a look at the, you know, loosely sort of translated info here. So, event on the 13th for French, so the 12th permanently. Yeah, that's today, okay. Okay, so it requires 0 stamina, that's good, like Super Battle Road and the Legendary Goku event. 3 stops equals 3 fights, 8 bosses per level. Interesting, okay. So, Yamcha, Krillin, Tien, Piccolo, yep, this is the same thing that we saw from Garesh's post. Yep, but in 3 fights, and then the same thing with all the androids in 3 fights. Missions to beat the whole level for both. So missions will be like beat Yamcha, and it'll be 1 even if you lose against Krillin. Okay, so that's going to be very good for free-to-play players. You're going to be able to get some easy rewards. Well, maybe not easy, but, you know, as you can kind of claw your way through the event. So that's good. That's good to see. Missions with 3 characters from the Android/Cell Saga, Android category, Pure Saiyan category, and Hybrid Saiyan category. So very interesting. I would imagine, actually, this Pure Saiyan and Hybrid Saiyan, I wonder if a Goku family team would be the way to go for this. Because you could use, like, LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, LR Gohan and Goten. You know, you could use the new LR Gohan. Like, obviously, I'm speaking from a whale's perspective, I guess. But, you know, we'll look into that. Like, there's definitely a way to beat these, like, kind of like this. And, again, also, I believe there's more... Yeah, okay. This is good. So, from Gogeta Blue 69, gotta love the name. So, okay, here's, you know, from Kawaii himself. Mix between Legendary Goku event and SBR. Multiple battles in an SBR-ish way, but each battle looks to be made of 2 to 3 phases in a Legendary Goku-ish way. Depending upon the difficulty of each phase, this could be the most difficult event of the game. So this definitely does sound very exciting to me. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how exactly this is going to go. And then, of course, we saw this. I just wanted to quickly cover this. So this, of course, is the upcoming EZA. It's just one of these, just like Omega Shenron and Jiren also had. So we're going to fight Cell all the way up to stage 100. He does have this brand new boss card right here just for the event, which is pretty cool. I believe I saw Goresh did mention that his super attack, by the way, is, I believe, the 18 key super attack of LR Perfect Cell, so the full power death beam. So he does not have a unique new super attack the way Tech Omega Shenron did, right? I'm sure, by the way, that at some point we will get a card with that super attack from Omega Shenron, the Tech one, where he kind of like raises his hand and kind of blows up the area. I believe we'll get a card that will be able to get that, so no worries there. So someone tweeted this to me, and then, I just quote tweeted it, and then I ended up on the Dokkan subreddit, but I figured I'd grab this image just to look at this real quick. So this guy, Blue Wind, right here, did notice this, that the Android 16 Super Strike is about to go away. So what that means is it's very, very likely that there's going to be a new stage added to it or something. So we might get like a new Android 16, maybe an Awakening. Now, I've mentioned before, but this Android 16 is actually very good. If you are a free-to-play player and you ever struggle on Dokkan Battlefield, rainbowing this guy and using him on your Extreme Int team is a good idea because he reduces damage by 55% when he has type advantage. So you use him against a tech enemy, and he's going to be cutting that in half. Then, again, he's going to hit like a feather, an absolute lightweight. So you give him 20 dodge as well. People always go, oh, it's a waste. But listen, when 16 crits for 200k, big freaking deal. But when he dodges a super attack that would have done, I don't know, 50k damage or something like that, that's actually a lot more helpful. So I do recommend free-to-play players to potentially rainbow and use this guy. He is great for Dokkan Battlefield. I actually did it myself. I just haven't done the video on it yet, but I will soon. And then this is stuff we already looked at. So there we go, guys. There is a whole bunch of info related to this new event coming and, basically all these other stuff. Again, I think the 300 million download celebration right now, it's either that or the 4-year anniversary as the best celebration. Let's see what the new banner is going to be. Who knows? Maybe it's even not an LR, but I think the chances of that are 1%. I think it's going to be a new LR. So we'll see what happens. Thanks, guys, for watching. Definitely can't wait for a new difficult event. And I'll catch y'all next time.